So, since you just finished high school,
Yeah.
you plan on going to college.
I don't want to go to college, but I have to have no other choice.
So you're basically being forced to go to college because of your parental beliefs.
Yes.
What your parents believe.
Yes.
Yo, what's up, guys? So I want to start a series of interviewing just different people. So basically, I'm starting a podcast. So this is my first guest, and I mean we start anyway. So the theme for today is basically interviewing someone who just finished with high school, who just finished writing the exam. So I want to ask them about their life, what they want to do in life actually, because I want to dive deeper into what a typical high school student thinks compared to me, someone who doesn't want a conventional path. So let's get started. Hello, Mr. Bao, how are you doing today?
Good evening, Mr. Lucy.
I'm great. So I want to ask you a few questions about what you want to achieve in life. So what drives you at your core? What do you envision your life a decade from now?
A decade from now, I envision myself taking over after my dad's business, which is mining, and running a hospital, which will be located somewhere around the CBD of Gaborone.
So you want to run a hospital. Do you think you'd be capable of running a hospital?
I know I'll be capable of running a hospital.
So I want to ask you about your time in school. How do you think school shaped you, your outlook on life, and your personal identity right now?
School didn't. I'm not a person of school, TBH. I know if I didn't go to school, right now I would have been far. Very, very far when it comes to, in terms of making money and starting your own business.
So, since you just finished high school, you plan on going to college?
I don't want to go to college, but I have to have no other choice.
So you're basically being forced to go to college because of your parental beliefs?
Yes.
What your parents believe?
Yes.
Okay. What are the most valuable lessons you have learned outside the classroom?
Outside the classroom, the most valuable lessons I have learned, I can say that in whatever you do, for example, I can say making money, making money.
So as of right now, do you think you have learned anything about money on your own?
No, I haven't.
Do you think there's a reason why schools don't teach us how to make money, or they don't teach us about the topic money at all?
No, they don't.
I'm sorry for that. They do not. Do you think there's a reason behind that?
I really don't know at all.
Do you find it suspicious though?
I just find it normal. I don't find it suspicious.
You don't find it suspicious?
Yeah.
I just want to get your beliefs because everyone believes different types of things. So, do you see yourself following the traditional career path, like getting a job, saving up?
No.
So you want to create?
I want to start my own things.
You want your life
I
to
want to focus on what I know I am best at,
Okay.
and what I know will benefit me later in the future.
Okay. So when you go to college, you don't think you're gonna finish college?
When I go to college, I am going to finish college because I have to.
But don't you think it's gonna take up your time? The time that you're in college, it could be the time that you're actually learning valuable skills to do the business or to create your own unique path for your life.
Yes, it is going to take a lot of my time because I'll be spending 5 years. But at college, I won't be only going to school. During the days, I won't be going to school. I'll be learning new ways on how to make money.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's something. What are some unconventional paths you're considering, and what draws you to them? Like, instead of going to school, what would you do? Like, what type of money-making stream would you want to venture into?
I'd mostly focus on different varieties of target markets. For example, let's say I can probably build my own shop, something close to Choppies or Spa, and I'd look for a specific target market between those two shops, and I would increase competition between them just to gain more customers.
Okay, that's good. I see that you have big dreams, and I'm not one to say that you can't achieve them, because anything is possible, and people really don't see it. If you see it and you believe it, it's gonna happen. So I wish you luck on that venture. Yes. So who or what has had the most significant impact on your values and your life goals?
My dad.
Your dad.
So
Would you say there's any reasoning?
he has went through tough times, to be honest. Just for me to live a way better life than he did.
So you see him as basically someone that you aspire to be like him, or someone, or he's grooming you to be better than him?
Grooming me to be better than him.
How do you balance societal expectations with your own personal aspirations?
With these social expectations, I don't really pay attention to them. I don't really pay attention to what other people say. As long as I do what I know is gonna benefit me, it's okay. But other people say, none of my business.
Okay, that's good to hear. So what challenges do you anticipate in pursuing your chosen path, and how do you plan to overcome them? What challenges do you think you're going to come up upon, and how are you going to overcome those challenges?
The challenges that I'm gonna face, the most common one, which occurs to all people, will be loss making a loss. But it would be a good thing because it will teach me other better ways.
How to overcome those losses?
Yes.
Because if you don't make a loss, you'll be growing, but then you won't have that punch. But no, I get you. I do get you. So what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind before you die?
I would love to leave a good name.
You want your surname to be known?
Yeah.
But in a good way.
In a good way.
Okay.
I don't want to be known for having the most money or what. Just a good name is enough.
Okay, that's something that is really important. At least build a name for yourself before you die. So how do you want to be remembered to your peers and your future generations? How do you want to be remembered?
I want to be remembered as a very hardworking person, no matter what.
So whenever people think Raho Mahosi, they think that guy, no one could stop him. He was a grinder.
He was
a grinder. No one. Okay. So how do you perceive the ambitions and aspirations of today's youth compared to previous generations?
If I'm being honest, today's youth it's bad compared to the one in the past. Because back then, everything was simple for everyone. There were let me just say there wasn't that much competition.
And also back then, there was more respect with people compared to this generation, where respect means nothing to almost everyone. So, what do you think are the biggest threats and challenges the youth are facing these days?
According to my knowledge about these days, I would say youths these days, especially youngsters, for example, people my age, going around with bad people, going around groups saying friends, those are not friends, those are not friends. They're tempting you to doing bad things which you think are good. But in the end game, you will be alone. Those people who you are calling your friends, they won't be there. When you get in trouble, you won't be there. When you die, they won't be there. Anything, you won't be there. They won't be there.
So basically, what you're trying to say is peer pressure.
Yeah.
Is
No peer pressure. That's what I don't believe in it. It's just common sense. That you just can't have peer pressure for anything. It's just common sense. If you know you are going around with bad people and you think it's cool, what's the peer pressure then? If you know that it's bad, then you don't have peer
it's
pressure.
not peer pressure.
It's
your choice.
just your choice, yes.
And that's what I've noticed myself. Most of this youth, like literally from like 13 to 17, these guys are making bad choices for their life. They're literally ruining their future before it even starts.
Exactly.
But don't you think this all starts with the parents? Because what I've noticed is that someone who's doing, example, substance abuse, their parents would be divorced. Or if not divorced, there's something happening in the family. There's an issue happening. What do you think? I'm just speaking, or have you noticed a similar pattern?
I haven't noticed before. The only thing that I've noticed with what you're saying, friends, something so-called friends. Because those parents that you're talking about, it's not like they're doing it intentionally.
No, it's not like they were doing it intentionally, but it affects the child. Because the child is like, my parents are divorced. The child, like, they get depressed.
Yes, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But obviously, a parent will have to step up.
No, true.
Yeah.
True. So, do you believe today's youth have a different approach to life and success than their parents' generation? Do you think yes or no? Or do you think the program already programmed most people to think like how our parents will think, get a job, save up, and then eventually, like literally afterward, when you're retired, when you're 50 something, that's when you can start your own business. What do you think?
I do not think so. Because this generation, the way people think nowadays is just do your own thing. No one will tell you what you should do or not do.
But don't you think parents have a say in these days children's lives?
They do have a say they do have a say, but looking at the youth, no one is gonna listen.
Okay, no, but we'll see how our generation ends up, honestly. We'll see if there's actually a breakthrough of how people see success. We'll see if these current day parents actually change and let their children do what they want. We will see that. We'll see as time goes on. But yeah, those are all the questions I have for you, and I hope today was eye-opening for you guys. I hope you guys got some insights into what who see things of this life, because everyone has different aspects of what they think of life. And I'll be interviewing a lot of people so you guys could get into the minds of what they are thinking as well. I'll be interviewing children, parents, and yeah, this is gonna be a long series, but I thank you guys for watching. I thank our guests for coming to join us today. But yeah, that'll be it for today, guys. With most people, like you can see, they don't really want to go to college, but they have no choice because their parents are forcing them to. And that's the sad reality of this generation.